next question is, I'm looking for a new hypnosis modality or any type of healing modality that uses the unconscious mind. How do I know which one to sign up for? Great question. And so when you're looking for a new method, first of all, ask yourself, what exactly are you looking for, right? And sometimes we forget this very basic answer that is pretty much in front of us. So if you're looking for a healing method, why, right? What are you currently missing inside the methods that you have already been using that is making you want to seek more education or training on? You know, even if you are someone who is committed to continuous learning and growth, which is great. I mean, a lot of us as entrepreneurs are in that space. That's why we became one, and the therapist, because we always want to learn. We're fascinated by the mind, and we really want to always level up and be better and grow. That's definitely one reason, and a great reason to want to do this. But I'm going to save you some time here and really encourage you to think about, what are you actually looking for? Like I said earlier, if you look at the three modalities that you've been trained in, what do the three of them, what, if you look at the three of them, what don't they have that you're looking for? Um, do they have everything you already need and you're just looking for something else? Like, why are you looking for something else? Or do you just have this feeling that something is missing, something isn't making a lot of sense, and you know you can get there faster? But by writing down the specifics, like for example, when I was looking for another method, one of the things that I wanted was that I don't want to have to record any more recordings, because I hated the process of doing it. I hated recording hypnosis recordings. I was good at it. I was very, very good at it, but it was very inefficient. And I found that a majority of my clients, only a very small amount of my clients, actually committed to listening to it anyway. So that was one of the things. I wanted a method that didn't rely on hypnosis recordings to reprogram my client's unconscious mind. I wanted something faster, like for me personally, because the old method that I was trained in was it took me 2 hours to 3 hours long, and sometimes I still would feel at the end of those 3 hours that I didn't do enough. And so I wanted to have a modality where maybe if it did take as long of compared to the previous method that I was trained in, that I would feel better, that I would about myself, and I would feel better about the sessions, and feel confident that I actually helped my clients. Yes, it took us 3 hours, but we got there finally. That was missing. And I'll give you another one. Like I hated the fact that it was so reliant on the techniques. There were some clients where um they just didn't go into a hypnotic relaxed state. Back then I didn't know what true hypnosis was. That is irregardless of relaxation. And of course, I projected that into my clients, right? I would have this fear that they won't go under hypnosis and that I wouldn't be able to help them. So then when I found conversational hypnosis, I realized that shit, I didn't need to relax people. Great. Um, and so looking for the teething problems that you have that are stopping you from being completely satisfied from those modalities that you're currently trained in is definitely the first but most important step, because once you can write down what you actually need, then it'd be easier for you to search for the trainings that consist. And I'm telling you this because I didn't do this before. I just didn't know any better back then, and I didn't know that this was the first step. So that's why I'm giving this to you now, because once you become really clear with that, and when you are looking through methods to train in and they don't have those things you need, it will save you money and time. Because if, like, why sign up for something that doesn't have what you need, right? Like that just makes sense, right? So when you're able to get really clear on what you need and not just go from, I just want to learn, but like, what exactly do you want to learn? Do you want to learn how to investigate a client's problem? Because then ACH would be great for you. But if you're looking for how to hypnotize your clients to go much deeper, ACH is not for you, because that's not what we talk. We don't focus on hypnosis. We focus on client breakthroughs and the therapeutic aspect of hypnosis. So when you're looking for other methods, if you're looking for an NLP technique and all it is trying another technique, doing a weird variation of the swish technique or something, because really what's out there is really, they're all the same thing. They're all very similar. They teach something that's slightly different, and then you go in and you're like, oh, this is kind of similar to what I already know, so what's the point? But by going through the steps of what I told you, really writing down what you need and looking for that particularly, it's going to save you. It might take you time to really think about it first, but then it will save you time and money in the future and satisfaction once you actually start thinking this way. And so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you soon.